Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going over my 650k Apex accounts. This past week was super volatile due to the news, and being honest right now, I performed very poorly. I started the week off strong with some really great trades, got my accounts up really nicely, but as I added more PAs to my list each day, I just kept losing and losing and losing. So of course I'm here to just share with you the honest transparency of my journey because I'm here to document it. So make sure you watch this video all the way through so you are able to see my mistakes, learn from them, and do not copy them so that you're able to do better than I can. There's two things I want to share before I move to the next slide. The first is that I shared a video on my channel explaining why I'm not purchasing any more new accounts until 2024. And the second thing is that I've come to a very big realization that videos about recaps on my accounts, live trades, and challenges add a lot of pressure to my shoulders. And a big example as to why I think they add pressure to my shoulders and that I actually would do better without doing them is between July to September when I had that one funded account. I was super focused on trading on my own thing, not posting about it, except for the first payout video, which was awesome. And that's when I was able to make multiple payouts and I felt very calm in that account. But then granted, I'm still here to document my journey, so that's why I'm still posting this. So let's just jump right into it. So here it is. I unfortunately lost all 9 of my PAs. I started off the week with 3 accounts, and as I was trading them, I was doing really solid, very high confidence execution. It was all working smoothly. And because of that confidence, it eventually led into me thinking, no trade that I take is going to be wrong. That's the first biggest red flag I believe that you can have, is just thinking that you can't be wrong, because obviously the market's going to do whatever it wants to do. So having that red flag, it eventually led me into obviously having my first loss on the account, not accepting it, trying to pull myself out of that loss. Then I got greedy for more money, and then eventually everything let loose and went out the window, from my risk management to my emotional control. And as I mentioned earlier, as the days went on, I kept adding my other 6 accounts to the list. And with incorporating everything I just mentioned, I eventually lost everything. I lost the last account actually today, the 13th. So it's been a really, really tough battling week for me. And I'm already beating myself up enough. But I am going to take the time to review, again, my mistakes as I am right now, so I can see what I can do to become better later. As you can see on the screen though, I did pick up another 6 accounts that were during the 90% sale. I was working on them on the side, wasn't going to post about them, but because I lost the 9 accounts, I figured I'll go ahead and just share the new 6 that I have passed. So 5 of them are 50Ks, and then one of them is a 150K account. This one, I wanted to have the 150K just so I can have bigger drawdown room, so I can focus on one contract, letting it move, and kind of growing it consistently and small. But usually I do stick to the 50K accounts. That's usually my bread and butter. So the things I want to do moving forward, and something I've already touched base upon, was first eliminating unnecessary sufferings from my life. You can watch the previous videos, I explained about it. The second thing, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, no more new prop firm account purchases. I'm only working on my current accounts and any rebuilds that are going to come around unless I choose to cancel them. And the last thing, which I think is a very big one to help with the whole greed process, is to stop trading on the days where I hit my base hit. My base hit is a simple 10 points on the NQ. I can do it where I'll do 2 times 5 NQ points. Maybe I'll do 10 trades of 1 NQ point. I don't know, right? I'm just throwing random things out there, obviously. But the goal is that once I hit my base hit, I got to stop trading. Because once I hit it, I'm good for the day, especially across 6 different accounts. That's 6 times $200 is $1,200 a day. My mind still hasn't wrapped around that whole idea of scaling sideways. I know it's a great way of going about trading for me, but I'm still trying to drill it in my head that this is the way that I need to be doing it, and not trying to go up in contracts, but rather go up sideways in accounts and then doing 1 contract per account instead. So anywho, that is the update on my accounts for the 9 that I lost and then the new 6. So before I do let you go, I do want to say 2 other things. There is still a sale with Apex, 71% off all their accounts, as well as 50% off the resets until November 1st. So you do have about 2.5 weeks or so to take advantage of this. Feel free to use my link in the description. I very much appreciate that. But the final thing I want to end this video with is that I've learned that with trading, you really aren't alone. Although it can be a scary process, a journey where it feels like you're alone, that you have no one else, because it's really just a battle against yourself, and it's just you and your computer, or you and your phone, or you and whatever screen. You really aren't alone though in the sense of the phases you're facing. The reason I say that is because I was on the Top Step TV live stream today, and the poll that went up was asking the traders for the week, how did you perform? Was it green or red on the week? And over 60 something percent, I think it was like a high 60% range, everyone said red. And it just goes to show that people just don't post their losses. And that's fine. You know, everyone has the right to post whatever they want or not to post. That's totally cool. I'm just putting myself out there to show my losses, as well as other people do that do post about it. But it's there. You know, trading is not always going to be wins. You might have a lot more wins than losses eventually as you're a consistently profitable trader, but losses in general are inevitable in your trading journey. And for me, I have to consistently remind myself that, because this past week when I got overly confident and got greedy with how good I was performing, reality set in that market's going to do what it wants and the losses are going to come quicker than you expect. You just have to be clear-minded when you're going into your trades and not thinking that everything is going to work in your favor. There's an exclusive shout out I want to do to Alpine Trader as well. He actually went on a live stream, I think a few days ago, explaining how he was performing on his accounts. And unfortunately, he brought it down from, I think it was 20 to 8, which was very brave of him to talk about. And then eventually speaking about today, the 13th, he posted on his YouTube community a post about his accounts and how this week was really rough on him. So, you know, big shout out to you, Alpine, for being honest about that. And I think that no matter what happens in your journey, you guys, I just hope that you know losses and wins, it's just all part of the game. Buy and sell, it's a 50-50 chance, really. It's just a matter of how can you get your edge so that you win more than you lose. But try not to dwell on it too much, as I'm trying to do that as well. It's all about working to get back on your feet, to bounce back, to do and to be better. So as always, thank you so much for your time and support. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please learn from my mistakes to just learn how to walk away. Take your wins. Don't be greedy. Don't be overconfident. Don't have too many red flags. No, but in all honesty, I appreciate your time and support, and I do wish you nothing but the best and most success in everything you do, and I will see you all in the next video.